The DJM-2000nexus is the most advanced mixer we've ever released, but now we've added even more features. Superior remix effects come in the form of a brand new beat slicer function and upgraded sidechain effect. We've improved the link function with brand new QUANTIZE and sync master for better timing in the mix, and also upgraded the hardware with new digital converters on the outputs and brand new faders with P-lock caps. Finally, we've revamped the cosmetics of the mixer with metal dials and super bright white LED beat buttons. And for everyone who already owns a DJM-2000, all the new software features can be added for free with the firmware 3.18. Find out how to update by watching our tutorial. So first up, we have the revolutionary new beat slicer effect. It allows DJs to spontaneously sample, slice, and chop tracks to create original arrangements.
The beat slicer can be used so it's like an instrument. You get to create on the fly really cool little grooves. You can kind of work out if you want to do kind of eighth notes, quarter notes.
So what you're doing is you're kind of composing. It's that when we had a live singer, it gives you a certain kind of freedom because you get a different flow.
We're finding so many new and exciting ways of using the beat slicer. You know, if we're using acapellas and stuff, dropping in little loops here and there. You know, it's so fast and so quick and fun to use as well.
The remix button now toggles between the beat slicer and the sidechain effect. Select the channel to process, so we'll choose 2, where we'll play an acapella. In the setting tab, you can also set the output to a different channel, but we'll keep it on the same for now. You can choose to record 4 or 8 beat loops. To keep them in time, you can manually set or tap in a BPM here, choose to sync the master clock here, but since we're playing Rekordbox music, choosing channel uses the beat grid for perfectly synced loops. Exit the menu and engage the effect. 8 bars are recorded into the mixer, and the waveform appears on the touch panel as it plays. Now, at any point, you can roll any part of the loop by pressing these buttons. Hit this button to record your performance, and as you keep playing, it overdubs the sequence. You can even mute parts of the loop here, and switch off the sequencer to go back to the original loop. And when you're done, switch off the effect and the underlying acapella comes back in. If you set the output to a different channel in the settings, once the loop is recorded, it will immediately play back on that channel so you can hear both at once. This means you can layer and process the new loop over the original to create a smoother blend rather than an extreme contrasting edit. Both these methods can also be perfected in your headphones and enhanced with effects before bringing it into the mix. Not only have we added the new performance feature, but we've also completely redesigned the sidechain remix effects. Taking the oscillator from our top effector, the RMX-1000, we've added brand new noise, hi-hat, clap, and snare oscillators, as well as improving the sampler, pitch, and gate functions.
You know, when you're working with drum and bass and sort of dubstep, which is quite a specific production style, I did question how good that the oscillators would sound being layered over that type of music, but in actual fact, the snares, the white noise and stuff, you can really create some interesting sounds.
And you know, I was a bit sceptical about it, to be honest, at first, but I've got to say the quality of the sound are really, really good. Not just the sort of percussive sounds, but the kind of white noise stuff as well. It means that you can bring this sidechain feature into your sets, and it's so easy to use.
Turn on the sidechain effects here, and we're going to trigger the noise oscillator with the synth leads on channel 3. So under effect, choose noise from the sidechain column. For the oscillators, these top numbers represent the output channel, so we'll choose 3 here. And in the trigger menu, hit 3 again. Switch off the low and high, so only the synth lead triggers the oscillator, and now you're ready to perform. The X-axis changes the length, and the Y changes the frequency. Intensify the effect with the level depth control, and to free up your hands, use the hold function to keep the XY pad on all the time. Hit 2, and just like the beat slicer, you can route the oscillator to a different channel. And then we can add effects to the noise without affecting the original trigger channel. This also works with the sidechain effects, so we can gate a track on channel 2 with the snares and hats from channel 3. Start the new track, hit sync, and then bring it in gated to the beat of the last track. Again, apply some effects over the top like a filter or echo, and it's a totally unique way of blending tracks in the mix. Finally, we've also introduced a manual mode which uses the X-axis to trigger the effects instead of the sidechain input. Move your finger from left to right to change the speed, and up and down to change the frequency. Taking advantage of the Pro DJ link and Rekordbox beat grids, we've added two great new features to keep everything in time. The first is a QUANTIZE function that snaps your effects to the beat. Press and hold the utility, then choose QUANTIZE and switch it on here. This locks all beat effects to your Rekordbox beat grid, creating effects that will never go out of time, even if you change the speed of your song.
When you're in a live capacity, sometimes it's difficult to make things, you know, bang on in terms of the timing and the beat grids have really sort of alleviated that problem.
The second is the Sync Master, which is designed to control the DJM-2000 nexus. Toggle the MIDI button until the Sync Master screen appears. Here you can remotely set a master deck and sync decks for up to 4 CDJs. You can also set a master BPM on the mixer that all CDJs will follow. Simply set the tempo, enable the CDJs you want to sync, and click Mixer. The improvements don't stop there, and the DJM-2000 Nexus has the best sound quality yet, with upgraded digital converters on the master, booth out, and send and return. This combined with a new peak limiter will guarantee minimal distortion when used in the most demanding environments. We've also improved the durability of the mixer with enhanced channel faders, taking the P-Lock fader caps from the legendary DJM-900 Nexus. The overall look of the mixer has also been upgraded with metal knobs and white illuminated beat buttons. The DJM-2000 Nexus is our flagship club mixer. With unrivaled functionality, there is no other mixer with so much scope for creative possibilities.
Four, three, two, one.